so I was inspired to make this video today because I saw an advert for Black Friday and I realised that I'd totally forgotten that it was even coming up and that I wasn't going to be participating in it at all. And I realised how far I'd come from like a year or two ago when Black Friday was the day where I was like, yes, right, I'm going to be going on Amazon, I'm going to be ordering my Christmas gifts, I'm going to be getting those deals, and I'd be spending a lot more money than I intended. And I know that this title suggests that I'm going to be giving you tips on, you know, how to go out about Black Friday and what to buy, but it's actually the opposite. It's actually the opposite. I'm going to be giving you some advice if you're feeling that pull of Black Friday, if you're feeling the consumer tug, if you're feeling tempted and you're worried that if you're on your minimalist journey that you're going to be easily led down that path of spending too much money, buying things that you don't need and you don't want. And yeah, I'm just going to be giving you some tips basically to help you out this Black Friday. And before I begin, I want to give a shout out to my friend Ali D Minimally because she inspired me to make this video. She did a video a couple days ago or yesterday about tips on what to do on Black Friday, and I'll link her video down below because it's a great video. Her channel is awesome. Definitely go subscribe to her. So the first tip may seem obvious, but I'm just going to put it out there, is to not participate in Black Friday at all. Just to not go online, to not buy anything on Black Friday, because if you don't participate, and it might seem kind of a simple idea, then you're not going to be tempted to get things that you don't need and you don't want. You're not going to be tempted to spend more money than you anticipated spending, and you can have a much more considered sort of spending time if you're getting gifts for your family for Christmas. You can think about it in advance and you can, you know, get it when the time is right for you, rather than feeling pressure to get it on Black Friday, to, you know, going down to your local mall and being amongst thousands of other people who are doing the same thing. You don't have to participate in Black Friday. I know that everyone's telling you you should because there are these amazing deals, but you don't have to. I promise you. You can get good deals all year round and you can get the things that you wanted. Still, you can get them. You don't have to participate in this consumer day that is Black Friday. My second tip is that if you are going to participate in Black Friday, if you're going to ignore my first tip altogether, then you definitely need to make sure that it is something that you need, something that you've been thinking about for a while, something that you know for sure that you need in your life. So it's something that's practical, it's something that you can afford. All of these things, you really need to consider it. Don't impulse buy. It needs to be something that you know for sure is something that you were going to get anyway in the Christmas season. Maybe it's a gift, maybe it's something you've been saving for all year. Whatever it is, make sure that that thing that you're buying on Black Friday that is reduced, it's a smart decision. It's not an impulse buy. It's something that you've been planning on buying anyway. My third tip, again, is if you're going to be ignoring my first tip and you're going to be buying something on Black Friday, then make sure you do it online. Don't go into the shops. Avoid the crowds, avoid the chaos, avoid the temptation of all the signs, of all the windows, of all the goodies on the counter. Just avoid it altogether and go online, buy the thing that you need or the things that you need, and just go to the checkout and it's done, it's dealt with. You can know and be safe in the knowledge that you've got the things that you needed, you didn't impulse buy, because I find it's much easier to impulse buy when you're physically in the shop. It's easier to make a day of it, to sort of browse, to go in all the different shops and think, oh, this looks nice, maybe I should get that for that person, or maybe whilst I'm getting that, maybe I like that too, I'll get one for myself. Just avoid that temptation and have your things that you need to buy, go onto the website that you are going to be buying them from, go to the checkout and be done with it, and make it a really quick and fast thing. And also you avoid all of the people and all the crowds and all that nonsense. It's a lot easier. My next tip kind of carries on from the last one. It's to have a plan. If you're going to be going online and ordering something, make sure that you have a list of things that you're buying. Don't go on there thinking, I'm just going to browse on this website today to see what there is on offer, what's on the Black Friday sale. Do not do that. Do not go in not knowing what you're going to be buying. Make sure you've got a list written down of things that you're going to be buying. So if it's for family members, if it's gifts, if it's something for yourself, think, right, these are the things I'm buying. So for example, I'm getting my mum this DVD for Christmas. I'm getting my brother this book. Go and buy just those things. Don't go in there not knowing what you're getting, because you will end up overspending and you will end up getting things that you didn't need. The next tip is that from my personal experience, the deals really aren't worth it. I've had a lot of experience with shopping and a lot of experience with budget shopping. And from my personal experience, yes, you think, oh, this deal, 40% off, oh, it's amazing. What ends up happening is you end up overspending and buying something that you wouldn't have bought already had there not been a deal on it. So I personally feel like if you don't if you couldn't afford that without the deal, then why are you buying it with the deal? Because you're overspending and you're going to be buying something that maybe you couldn't have afforded, and you're only buying because it has that deal, and it kind of encourages you to buy stuff. It's tricking you. It's when you go to the supermarket and you see, oh, buy one get one free, or, you know, buy this get half off, and you end up buying two when you really didn't need to. You only needed the one, and they're just telling you to buy more. And yeah, the deals aren't worth it in the long run. You end up overspending. When you see multiple deals and you're online, it says buy two more and get free delivery, just don't do it, because in the end you're spending more. When it comes around, you're spending more. You're not saving money. These deals are made and designed to make you spend more. It's in their interest to make you spend more. So I personally am just avoiding the whole Black Friday deal thing altogether. And my next tip I want to make a whole video on, but I'm just going to mention it briefly here, is to think about getting experience gifts for your family. So thinking about getting things that will mean something to them and that will create memories for them, will make them spend time with their family, make them have, you know, new adventures, go travelling, all these different things. Think about doing gifts like that first, and then think about other gifts that you might get them, because I know lots of people go on Black Friday to get their gifts for Christmas. Just think about ways that you could be more creative and inventive with your gift giving this year, other than just getting them the new Xbox game or the new gadget that they wanted, because it might be something that they didn't necessarily think of and it will surprise them, and it's something that's a bit more from the heart, I think, than just getting them something on a whim or something that's been on offer or got a good deal. Really think about giving them something that you've thought about and that will mean something for a long time. And yeah, I'm going to be doing a whole video on like minimalist gift giving in the future. So my next tip is for those of you who are going to ignore my last few tips on not going Black Friday shopping and not shopping online, and you're going to go to the shops, then only take money with you. Plan ahead, like I said. Budget what you're going to buy. Know how much it's going to cost. These things, you know how much they're going to cost before you go to the shop. Take that amount of money, and take that amount of money only. Get the money out. Don't take your debit card, leave it at home. Just take your cash, go in there and get it and leave. Don't be tempted to buy that extra thing because you've got your credit card, because when you're there you might see something and be like, oh damn it, I wish I brought my debit card. But when you get home you'll be so glad that you didn't overspend, because further along down the line you'll realise that those were impulse buys, those were things that you couldn't afford to be spending money on, and you need to be organised about it. You need to really think ahead that this month of consumerism, you don't need to be sucked into it. You can give your family all the most wonderful gifts that they will love without spending a fortune and without overspending and without buying all these things that they didn't need or you didn't need. You don't need to be sucked into it. You can find ways around it, and you can find ways to only get the things that you planned on getting. So my last and final tip is for those of you who've watched this video and think I'm just talking utter nonsense and you're going to ignore it all and you're going to go shopping on Black Friday because you want this dress or this Xbox game or whatever it is you're after. Really just have a moment of self-reflection, because I'm not judging anyone who does this, by the way, because I've been there. Literally, I used to be the biggest shopaholic on the planet, and I completely understand why you want to go shopping. I really do. I'm not judging you at all. I'm just saying, have a bit of self-reflection, have a moment, take a moment to think, is buying this new dress, is buying, you know, this new fashionable item gonna make me happy? Are these new shoes gonna make me happy? Are they gonna solve that problem I have with my boyfriend? Are they gonna make my financial problems go away? Are they gonna make my job a better place to go every day? Are they gonna make you happy deep down? And chances are the answer's gonna be no, and I think that that's something you need to consider when you're buying things. Are they things that are necessities? Do they make your life better? Are they helping you in any way? And if the answer is no, then just avoid it. Just don't. And think about it with another person too, a gift you're giving somebody. Really think about if it's going to make them truly happy deep down, if it's going to really touch them. And if the answer is yes, then 100% that is an amazing gift and you've thought of a wonderful thing to buy someone you love. But if the answer is no, it's just tat, it's just something that they're gonna use once and throw away, just think about it and really have a moment to consider other things that you might buy, or buying less, or, you know, all the things that I've said in this video. Just reconsider, and hopefully you can grow from this experience, and being free of Black Friday this year will actually be quite cleansing for you. And yeah, because it will be for me. I'm definitely not going to participate or buy anything this weekend. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you can see where I'm coming from, and I'm not judging anybody. I completely understand if you feel tempted to fall into the consumer trap. It's sold to you every which way you look. If you watch television, if you go online, everywhere is telling you to buy stuff all the time, especially this time of year. So yeah, I hope you can take something away from this video and maybe reconsider your shopping habits this year. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!